before we get out of here, let's talk about the futures market going into the year. We're going to talk a little MLB, a little NBA, and then we're going to close it up with, of course, the NFL. Now, let's kick it off with baseball. Coming into the year, we know the Astros won the World Series. Mm-hmm. And coming into the year, they were not the most bet team by the public. Do you have a guess on who was bet the most in baseball going into the year?
No, go ahead.
Oh, me? I got to be the Dodgers, one of them, right?
EC, what do you think?
I have to go Yankees. The Yankees are a popular team. They're like America's team.
The Dodgers were the most bet team going in. It was Dodgers, Yankees, and then, of course, the New York Metropolitans. The Astros ended up getting it done. And now for the NBA, the Warriors going into 2022 had the most bets, and they ended up getting it done. They actually won the championship. The public were right. And going into this NBA season in 2023, they took the most bets. Do you think they can go back-to-back? So going into 2023, the three most bet teams were the Warriors, the Celtics, and the Bucks. Out of those three teams, do any of those guys get it done?
The Celtics look amazing. Right?
Amazing.
They look like world beaters, like clear-cut Tier 1 contender for the title this year. I don't think you can count the Warriors out. I would not count Steph, Clay, and Dre and them out. They are the champions, and until they're beat, they're still the champions. I think the Bucks, you got to give them an outside look too, just because they have Giannis and they're a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, I mean, the Celtics look different. You know, Jason Tatum is playing great, averaging over 30 points per game. They're playing solid defense. Robert Williams is still on the bench injured, so they don't have their enforcer in the paint. So once he gets back healthy, they're only going to get better. Yeah. I like the Celtics.
If the offense continues with how they've been playing for the Boston Celtics, it'll be one of the best offenses we've ever seen in the NBA. 120 offensive rating right now for the Celtics, which is insane. All right. Let's talk about the Super Bowl. The most three-bet teams coming into the year are the Bills, Chiefs, and the Eagles. Are one of those three teams, EC, going to win the Super Bowl?
Man, it's hard to not root for the Philadelphia Eagles. The way they play the game, they can beat you in so many different facets. You force them to throw the ball, they beat you in the air. You make them run the ball, they put up 363 yards on the ground. Defensively, they do well. I like the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, it's easy for me to root against the Eagles. I ain't gonna lie. It's easy for me to root against the Eagles, but yeah, if we're talking about strictly from betting and taking emotions out of it, I definitely sprinkle on them, on the Chiefs. I'm not as bullish on the Bills as I used to be. I think the injuries kind of shook it up for me. But the field, anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. So I would take a look at the field, too. Who knows who's going to emerge? But I do like those teams.
I'm going to go with the Bills out of those three. I've been on the Bills from the preseason. I'm going to stick with them. I think they go through and get it done. It looks like they have a really good chance to get home field advantage here in the AFC. That's going to be massive as we close out the year and the playoff run. I'm going to go with Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills. They get over that Kansas City Chiefs hump and get it done. All right, that's it for us here on the Betting Exchange. From everybody at MSG, happy holidays. Enjoy the time with your friends and family. We'll see you next year.